Alright, this video is to show you how to connect your cash buyers, create a web form using Podio, and put it on your website. So everybody's website is different, so I'm not going to actually embed it to your website, but it's a pretty easy Google search, depending on what you use, WordPress or whatever it is, or whoever built your site could easily do this for you. All you need to do is give them the embed code. So go to your Contacts app and click on the wrench, and you go to Webform. Alright, and then what you do is make sure you add your name right here as an allowed domain. Let's see, we take off these two. So like just how that was said, our www.rva property solutions. So whatever your domain is, go ahead and add it here, and that basically gives you permission to use the embed code. And then this is where you can configure it. So this is not the bird dog contact. This is a cash buyer one, so we need to fix this up a little bit. You want their first name, last name, phone number, email. The vendor category, you don't have to have on there. You can set it to be a cash buyer. Description. And then under the cash buyer section, you want them to fill out as much as they can about what they're interested in. There you go. I'll do that. That's probably all we need. Let's take a look. First name, last name, phone and email. If they want to write any notes about anything. What their status is. This is, actually, you know what? You set that. You don't want them to set that. The areas that they're interested in. Their beds, their baths, and their price. That's basically what you want them to fill out. So, see how this says bird dogs up there? We do not want that. Let's change that up a little bit. Go down here to the bottom where it says title and description. And we'll type in cash buyer VIP list. How about that? And then you can type in a little bit more of a description if you want. We'll pick, I like the theme that's on. We can enable CAPTCHA, meaning at the bottom they have to check that button before they submit it. The button text, submit is fine. You can change that if you want. And then you can change this. You can change the message that they receive, or you can redirect them either back to your home page or back to your page full of your listings of the houses you're selling, whatever you want to do. So change this however you want, but that's basically all you do. Hit save and share. And again, remember, make sure you put your website up there, or you can add it here as well. This is a shareable link, so if I copy and paste this and just put it in any browser search, it'll automatically take me to this web form. I can show you what that looks like. But what you're probably going to want to do is take this embed code and copy and paste it and give that to your developer, your website developer, and they can switch out your current VIP web form, or if you don't have one, they can add this onto your site where you can start collecting your cash buyers all into one spot. So that's how you get the web form. And then I will just pull up really quick to show you what it'll look like if you just copy in that link. And it's just a public site with nothing to it. And you can start collecting your cash buyers. Get them to fill this out. You can run an ad on Craigslist and just give them that link so they can come in here, and this will be like your little squeeze page. Or again, use that embed code and embed it on your website. So that is how you use the cash buyer web form. Let's go in really quick and just dive into the actual cash buyer section. So when they fill out the web form, whichever field you selected is what's going to be added here. So vendor category, remember, like I said, wasn't selected, so you can select that for them. Select cash buyer. You see the status that they're in. So as a new lead, you set it as that they're new. If they're ready to buy, if they're an active buyer, or if they're dead, you just set up your status that you want them to be in. All of these will come in, and if they haven't filled them out, a good thing to do is send them an email. We actually have one preloaded in your system. If they didn't fill this out well enough, send them an introduction email and try to get more information out of them so we can really narrow it down what they're interested in. You can type your source. That's a campaign, just relates to, is it a website? Where did you get this cash buyer from? Any of their matched properties, any of their purchased properties, those will be filled out automatically depending, which ones they bought, which ones they matched to. So to send them that email, come down here to the autoresponder sequence, okay? And what we want to do is search for cash buyer. There it is, cash buyer intro email. Now remember, you will have to go into it, and it's a generic email. So make sure you insert your company name and city, change the wording. It's super easy. All you have to do is you can edit this right here in Podio, however you want your email to look. And then let's go back. So there it is. So we fixed it up just the way we want. I can either send it to them now or I can queue it for later. I'll just, so if I hit send now, it'll go ahead and send me that email. I'm not going to do that right now. But that's basically how you would set up your cash buyer web form. And also, if you want to send them an intro email, maybe get some more information out of them, that is how you use this cash buyer section. And then, of course, the autoresponder section. All right, thank you for listening.